Joe Biden's reaction as Afghanistan collapsed while he was on vacation. Will and I covered that yesterday on the show 2 years ago. In his new book, Franklin Foer writes, quote, Biden exploded in frustration. Give me a break. He was well aware of the tough coverage. We're getting killed, he would admit. We're getting killed. Think about that statement. It frustrated him to no end. After defying their delusional predictions of progress for so long, Biden wasn't going to back down. Everything he'd witnessed from his seat in the Situation Room confirmed his belief that exiting a war without hope was the best and only course. Our next guest served in Afghanistan. Former Special Forces Green Beret Dan Fielding joins us now. He's also the author of a fabulous new book, and we'll get to that in a moment. Dan, the irony of Joe Biden saying, we're getting killed, I'm sure he's talking about the polls, and he's talking about his political career, while literally Americans are being killed on the last days of the mission in Afghanistan.
No, absolutely. And, you know, as someone with a Special Forces background, we have a motto, De Oppresso Libere, which is Latin, to free the oppressed or free from oppression. And I feel like we've abandoned the oppressed. And speaking of explosions, we just had the anniversary of the Abbey Gate, where 13 U.S. soldiers, you know, and corpsmen and people died. Like, those are real lives. You've seen testimony from parents, and they were there in front of the Capitol expressing their emotions and the explosions and the things they felt. That's who we need to listen to. And I just think the leadership has been horrible from this administration.
How much does it just jar you that zero accountability for any of that?
No, absolutely zero accountability. It's so frustrating. Myself and yourself as well, as a more recent soldier or in the military, I never thought I would deal with what Vietnam veterans felt, with the abandonment. And I never understood, but now I've seen that they've come out and they've supported our generation of warriors. And we have a lot in common with leaving and abandoning Afghanistan.
Right. Well, full disclosure here, I've gotten to know Dan. He lives here in the Nashville area, and he's got a cool job. He's the bodyguard for Kid Rock, which is pretty cool. Keeps him busy. But he's also a former Green Beret. He wrote a book called The Asset Mindset. Explain to me what the book's about, because you've been through a lot of stuff. You've got a level head, and you're sharing it with others. What's the asset mindset?
Well, the asset mindset is a Special Forces perspective for achieving success. So again, I'm going to go back to our motto, De Oppresso Libere, to free the oppressed. I think most people oppress themselves with their own thinking, and they need to take ownership of their lives. Enough of this victim mentality, snowflake stuff. Like, you are your greatest asset. You need to step up and help yourself.
How do you flip that switch? Let's say it's Labor Day, right? There's probably people out there saying, okay, back to work, back to school. I want to flip that switch. I know reading the book's going to help them do that, but how do you do that?
Yeah, well, I will say it's been quite surprising how much this book has helped people, and it's changing their lives. Whereas I never fully understood the pen is mightier than the sword until I wrote this book, and I was like, wow, I'm getting feedback from people that their lives have changed. I mean, I had a 92-year-old woman told me this book changed her life. At 92, I'm like, you should be shaping my life with your information and knowledge. I've had a 15-year-old tell me it helped them with the death in the family, overcoming that obstacle of loss. It's just been incredible, and I want to take this and keep pushing it. You know, the more I hear back from people, the more I want to share it. And the asset mindset philosophy, every Special Forces soldier has it, but you don't have to be Special Forces to have the asset mindset. Anybody who's really successful thinks that way, and you can do it too.
Very cool. Husband, father of three, now best-selling author. The book is Asset Mindset. Dan Fielding, appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.